Hi everybody, we're back. We've just been chased off from Astley Hall by a mad lunatic ranting and raving in the woods. We had to stop filming and me and Andy started running and then he started running and go on Andy, what did you hear?
All I heard him from I didn't hear him first shouting, Alison heard him shouting and bawling and screaming and shouting. We said, right, well, we'll just move somewhere else, let him walk past. So we started to walk in a different, Alison started walking in, and all I heard him shout was, come here with you, in cameras. So we come here with you, in torches. So he's obviously not going to be all interested in what we're doing. So we took torches off and we legged it. So we get to the car, he comes round from another way and he's running, he's chasing after us. So we stumps everything in car, turned car round, I put cat lights on when we got out at the car park and he was still chasing, so...
It's not been our most successful night, guys, so far. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and we've just about started filming.
So we're doing something that we weren't going to do, but we'll do something, but... Yeah,
well,
it weren't worth the hassle of some, well, obviously somebody who's out at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, shouting after you, come here with your torches, and then when you disappear, he starts running like crazy to come after you.
Yeah, we did run.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
it's not worth the hassle.
It's been a bit of a disaster since we set out tonight, guys, because we went to Southport first to do the derelict pontins, abandoned pontins, but they put security on there now 24/7. So we looked at a couple of abandoned buildings nearby and we couldn't get in because the council have recently just put fresh grills over the doors and windows. So we decided to stop by Astley Hall on the way back. And then we got chased off out of the woods by this guy. So now we've arrived 2 miles from home, Barrow Bridge, Miners Steps. Nice, safe, nice little sweet little location. There's a sleepy little village called Barrow Bridge and the people there are quite elderly and they walk the dogs and there's nothing, hopefully. There'll be no mad people in the woods here. Apart from us too, but that we don't really care.
We'll see what we get.
Alright, so we'll do Barrow Bridge, Miners Steps for you guys, see what we can get.
Yeah, so I'll put this on anyway.
Yeah, put your head torch on as well now. I thought he'd lost a dog. I was going to go over to him and go, have you lost your dog? It's a good job I didn't go over and say, have you lost your dog in it?
He'd lost something.
He had definitely lost something.
Yeah, when he shouted that, come here with your torches.
Yeah, I know.
But the fact that when we were going to go one way, he was coming up towards us.
Yeah.
And then the fact that he shouted that, and then when we got back to the car, he'd gone a shorter way around. Obviously he knew that short, he knew which way we were going, he'd gone that short way around to catch us up.
Yeah,
obviously we were a bit quicker and we got in car, but he was running up there, so he wasn't going to come and like, oh, what you doing, this, that and the other. He wasn't going to be, it wasn't a polite thing.
No, it wasn't. He'd have got nasty the guy, wouldn't he?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so we'll see what we can do here then, guys. We'll just pick up our torches and give you a little tour. Barrow Bridge. Nice little village. It's just way down there. My grandma actually used to have a house up here at one point. So these steps going up, there's 63 of them in total, and these were the miners' steps. The miners used to walk from the cottages up these steps, up the side of Winter Hill to the quarry where they were mining, and there's still the mine shafts up there, but we'll have a walk up, so if you can count them with me if you want, but there's actually 63 steps. 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 63 steps. Here's Andy. We have left a torch at the bottom. We'll pick it up on the way back. We'll go back down that way anyway. So, just get our breath back. Up here, there used to be a pub called the Brown Cow. We're actually standing on the site.
Bite.
Bite?
We're not looking for critters.
No, the critter is a bit further up. It's a bit low down for critter.
Bite? Is that
You never know though. Critters might come down here.
Is it the wolfman that chased us?
Given the choice between that guy and the critter, I'd rather meet the critter on a dark night.
He definitely wasn't.
And if you guys want to know what we're talking about, we're going to, before this is loaded on, there's a 10-minute short footage, Astley Hall, we got chased out of the woods. If you watch that, you'll see what happened. We started our investigation at Astley Hall and then this lunatic came along and chased us off. So if you want to see what happened, then watch that.
Yeah, he wasn't.
It's funny, isn't it? You go to the lunatic asylum and you meet normal people. You go to a normal hall and you meet the raving lunatics. It's wrong place, wrong time, isn't it?
Funny, but somebody who's walking through a big park like that and woods at that time of morning, shouting and screaming like that on your own. They're not, you know what I mean? Even if you've had a few.
No, it was more than that. He was really angry, the guy. I got a feeling.
Cement shoes.
What's that?
Cement shoes?
Cement shoes? Yeah, but don't forget they were miners. They were miners.
Cement shoes? Oh yeah.
What would they have had on their feet? Clogs? No, I don't know what they would have worn on their feet. Boots, some sort of boot really, but maybe they had a different name. Like, we have different names now for our boots, like...
Cement shoes and... Yeah.
What do you mean by cement shoes? Are you talking about the mining boots?
Is that what you mean, cement shoes?
Anyway, this is where the Brown Cow pub used to be, and the miners would have made a pit stop here. That's what the word pit stop comes from. Where the miners are on the way back from work at night, thirsty, would stop for a pint or two on the way home. So the word pit stop actually comes from that, because if you go back 200 years, this region, as well as being known for manufacturing cloth, was also coal mines. My granddad was a coal miner. My great-granddad also coal mined in Wales, so it was sort of like
Are you coming up the steps?
labour that everyone could pick up, you know, work.
Are you coming up the steps?
Why have you got the EMF meter on?
Stella?
Alright, so she could have been in connection to the pub. Were you the landlady, Stella?
Sure, we've had Stella before.
Yeah, maybe. Were you the landlady at the Brown Cow? Is that who you are?
Oh.
Tell us a bit more about... Is that flickering that? Put it on the thing. Leave it there. Let's see if it does anything when nothing's touching it. Oh, it is going off. Well, it probably would be quite active around here because...
So, as you can see, it's in airplane mode. Which
Yeah.
basically means it won't affect anything.
Yeah, okay.
So that's so that's how my phone will not affect that now. No, it's fine.
Please come forward, miners. Come and give us your names. Come and talk to us. I'm Alison, this is Andy. My granddad and his brothers were coal miners, and so was my great-granddad.
If you can, walk past that light down there. Black that light.
You really
out.
feel there's someone down there?
Black that light out if you want.
Yeah, we left a light on at the bottom there, guys.
Black that light out. If you can.
You know what we need to do? We need to get the old miner's lantern from bygone times.
Well, we like wearing miners' lamps.
Oh, these are like miner's lamps. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Hunter. Yeah, I'm fine.
Are we okay? We are
I
now.
am now. Yeah, no.
We were a bit shook up.
We were a bit shook up, to be honest with
It's just like The Shining, weren't it?
Yeah.
Except without the axe.
you. Yeah, we were.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, it's.
Wasn't it?
I think.
It was like that, but without the axe.
I think you just react and get out of there, and then you laugh about it, and it's not until when you start thinking about it you think, shit.
Didn't sound like someone shouting for help, did it? It was more like
no. It wasn't somebody shouting.
kind of thing.
It wasn't somebody.
We had people shouting to help before to us when we've been out and about, and we've helped them, but this was a totally different thing. This was a raving madman. If he'd have had an axe, he'd have swung that axe, let's put it that way.
It was very aggressive.
Yeah, it was very aggressive.
It was very aggressive.
Thank you for asking, Spirits. Yes, we're okay now.
Yeah,
We've come to you because you're nicer spirits, you're more people that we want to be with.
Can you make that flash again?
And to be honest with you, I don't know anything about Astley Hall, so I feel a bit out of my depth when I don't know the history.
Invoke.
Invoke. Who do you want to invoke? We could have invoked Asmodeus and sorted that guy out up at Astley Hall. I never thought. I didn't think about that.
Electric shock. Electric shock.
Maybe they need electric to come through. Maybe that's what... Oh, drain the energies on that torch that's down there. Take the energy from the torch down there, and you can do whatever you can, you know.
My life ended fast.
My life ended fast.
How did your life end? How did your life end?
How did your life end? Electric shock. My life ended fast. Is that
Sounds like an accident, doesn't it?
Was it an accident?
Electrocuted.
Was it an accident? And that's why it was very quick.
Well, electricity would have been new in them days. They probably wouldn't know 100% what it was capable of. If you can hear noises, it'll be deers and stags. There's stags up there. It's not owls as well, obviously. But this is a big region for deer and stags.
So what happened to you? What happened to you? Can you make that light light up again? That'd be ever so good if you could.
So tell us about your daily work. What time did you set off to the mines? Stella again?
Stella again.
So she must have been connected to the Brown Cow pub.
So is it Stella?
Were you the landlady at the Brown Cow? Did the miners come in for a drink? Hello Stella, come closer.
You keep saying your name, so you obviously want to speak to us. Tell us a bit about yourself. Oh, how old are you? What job did you do? You know, now's your chance to be able to talk to somebody, because the first thing nobody's really tried speaking to you. No total respect for you, didn't not here to disrespect or harm you or any other way. You're just here to...
I visit.
You visit?
Are you seen here, Stella? Do you show yourself on these steps?
You've been staying on these steps?
Show yourself to the camera now. Let's see you walking up.
Can you walk past that light?
Let's see you walking up.
You're walking up.
That's the torch at the bottom, guys. It's lit up. If that blackens out, we know there's something's covering it or going past it. Walk up the steps, Stella, to the camera, and then we can see you.
That'd be really good, if you could. Oh, we're probably asking a lot of questions, and it's probably hard for you. Use a bit of energy from things or ask the question. Mine?
Mine? Well, they were the mine is up there.
Yeah, mine, yeah.
You go right up there, across the road and carry on near Critterwoods, and then the mine is up there.
It was, mine, as in mine.
Are there any miners here who would like to give your names and come forward? Tell us about your day in the mine. What time did you leave? 4 o'clock in the morning? And back in those days, they used to have someone going around knocking the windows to wake them up.
Yeah, knock her up.
They knock her up. He used to have a long wooden pole and he'd knock on the bedroom windows to wake the miners up ready for work. And they used to pack the sandwiches in a tin with a flask of a hot drink, and they used to walk together. They'd call each other out on the doorsteps and say, right, are we walking up to work together now? And they'd all walk up in file up here, all the way up there, which is pitch black, as you can see, to the top where, if you've seen our Critter Woods episode, that's where the mine is, at the other side of Critter Woods.
Arm? What do you mean by arm?
The Brown Cow Arms. Was it the Brown Cow Arms? Or maybe she's going back to the accident that happened.
What do you mean by arm? Can you tell me a little bit more what you mean by...
Did that flicker then?
I'm not sure, I thought I caught it at a corner in the
Oh, that's owls. Can you hear that? Sometimes you think you've got something and it's an owl, innit? Because they sound like ghosts hooting.
Can you tell us a little bit more what you mean by arm? I don't mean to be pushy like that. I'd just like to know who I'm talking to and
I think Stella was probably the landlady.
what your story is. Can you make that light up? Make them that light up. You never know.
Come forward, miners, if you're here. Let's see if you can use your energy collectively to show me a light.
Gladys.
What does it say?
Gladys.
Gladys, that's my nana. Yeah, but my granddad was a coal miner.
Gladys.
My nan's Gladys.
Is that your mum?
She was, yeah, my mum's mum, and she was married to
Gladys.
Samuel, who was the coal miner. Is it Nan? Is it you, Nan?
Is it you, Gladys? Because I've heard a lot of stories about you, and I believe
Oh
you.
God, the story's alright.
The stories I've read, I believe you were quite a character.
She was most definitely a character.
All I'm going to say to you is, buy the credit.
Yeah, my grandparents on my mum's side were from Wigan, guys, and they're very broad Lancashire speak in that area, especially West Orton. Even I struggle in West Orton to understand what West Orton people are saying. I'm like, say that again, I need Google Translate. West Orton have a very broad Lancashire accent.
Tell me a bit more. There's a bottle of Guinness and a packet of B&H for you.
Yeah, and some bingo cards.
Bingo cards.
And she used to like Uncle Joe's mint balls as well. And they make them in Wigan.
It's costing me a fortune.
Yeah, but she's not come through before, so it's a novelty, really. Yeah. Nice to see you, Nan.
They left me.
They left you? Who left you?
Mm.
Who left you?
Mm.
What? You're thinking about, I know what you're thinking about, family stuff.
That's right.
Family stuff.
That's what I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It could be related to that.
Who left you?
Give us the name.
Give us the name of who left you. Who was the person who left you? Who left you? It's okay. You can tell us.
It's okay to talk about it now.
It's okay to talk about things.
You know, we do know what happened.
Yeah.
But if you can tell us the story of, if we didn't know some of it, then you can help us out.
Who left you? Why did they leave you?
Yeah, why did they leave you? That's the answer to the question, isn't it? If you wanted to do Ouija board, Insight. Does that mean we're going to be able to see you? Show yourself on camera if you're here.
Yeah.
Come forward as an orb. Come and say hello. You're a noise, or you can speak. We can pick your voice up on this.
Whisper into the camera. Touch one of us.
Please take care.
We will do, thank you.
We will do, don't worry.
We will take care.
We will.
I think it's my nan, you know, I really do.
The things are coming
Well,
through.
it's because we're doing minors, isn't it?
Are you okay and things like that?
Yeah, and please take care.
Please take care.
Okay, so I was saying if you want to do Ouija board,
Yeah.
with 10 minutes camera left, so do you want to go down, pick up the torch and go up and do the Ouija? Or do you want to stay here?
We can stay here.
That's up to you.
I'll stay here while we're getting while we get
So we got Stella again. So she's connected to probably the pub.
Who are you, Stella?
Tell us a bit more, Stella.
You're obviously very keen to come through, Stella, so, you know, what is your connection to this area?
Just going to film down there, guys, and see. Sometimes, you know, when it's dark, you can pick up orbs and stuff. Well, Andy's asking out. That light at the bottom there is our torch. But if you see anything else, then that's going to be spirit. So I'll just shine the torch on the steps a bit, and you can see. If you see anything, guys, that we miss, you know, please, you can leave a comment.
Totally. Not even for a camera, just anything like that. You know. I do apologise, but you've given me your name 3 times and I haven't even given mine, have I? I'm Andy.
I fell down that thing then.
This is Alison.
Hi, Stella. Hello, spirits. Anybody else who might be present?
Who are you? You're obviously very keen to talk to us because you've said your name 3 times.
Who were you, Stella? Did you serve the miners with the food and the drinks?
What was your job? How did you earn your living? She loves this.
Oh, really? Are you glad that we've come to talk to you? Did you like spirit stuff? Would you have done this in your day? Try and contact his spirits? It's your time now, Stella, to be able to make contact with not just us, and the people that are watching as well. You can send out a message to anybody.
How did you earn your living? Remove.
What did you ask her?
How did you earn your living? She said remove.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean by remove? I don't know what you mean by remove.
Oh, the pub's gone, hasn't it? Maybe that's what she means. Not many people know about it, actually. We only know because we got talking to that local guy who lived around here for 50 odd years.
Were you still there when the pub closed? Are you sad that the pub's gone? I know I'm asking a lot of questions. Don't push it.
Yeah, you're asking too many questions, mate. You're asking too many.
Don't push it.
I think she just wants you to chill out and have a cigarette with her and just company.
I would have a cigarette with you, but I've no hands. I've no
Well, you can put one thing down, can't you, whilst you... I ain't got any hands to help you.
Hey, this is a good one there. It's the first time I've been told on to get on chill out and have a cigarette with the spook.
Why not?
With the spirit.
Some ghosts would have in life been like that. Stand outside the pub and have a smoke and a chat with someone instead of all these flipping deep, meaningful questions.
Oh yeah. Is that what?
Got to remember that just people like you and me when they passed over.
Is that what you want me to do? Chill out and have a cigarette with you?
I think she does. I think she's standing here. I can just see her now as a big lady with like a flowery kind of apron over her dress, with her hair piled up and a cigarette, and just wants to have a lounge and a chinwag. That's what I can see. And I mean, I've told you before, I don't have this ability, but now and then you can pick up what the person looks like.
I have no idea. Sorry, but I don't know where your body is. I don't know.
Do you want a cigarette with Andy, Stella? He doesn't drink beer, but you could have a glass of beer with him.
Do you want me to have a smoke?
I think you should, because I think it'll pull her forward even more, just to lounge. And because think about it, it was a pub, yeah? So people's going to be lounging after work, having a drink, having a smoke, playing cards, just chilling out. And maybe that's the atmosphere we need to create here.
Yeah. Remember this on camera? Alison told me to have a cigarette.
I don't care if you smoke or you don't, mate. That's your choice. All I'm going to say is this. You know what I'm going to say.
I know what you're going to say.
You know exactly, precisely what I'm going to say. I don't drink. I've never smoked. I've never taken drugs. I eat healthy. Who's the one who gets the cancer? Me. You get these people who smoke all their lives, drink all their lives, eat 1,000-calorie curries and never move off the couch, and they don't get the cancer. So, you know, end of discussion, innit? So what can I say to anybody who has any of these vices?
Trigger.
So the smoke is the trigger, having a cigarette is the trigger. That might trigger her and maybe some minors to come forward. Did any of you smoke pipes? Bet they did.
Oh, I could have brought you a pipe. I could have actually brought you a pipe and some
There's a few pipes in car of your dad's now, aren't we? Yeah, we've got pipes if you want to smoke a pipe. What did that say
I don't
then?
know whether I could handle a pipe.
I think it'd be a bit strong, wouldn't
I
it?
think it'd be a bit too strong for me. Maybe in my later years.
A pipe and a packet of thick twist.
You seem to know more about this than I do.
Because I used to go in the pipe shops. When I was an art student, I used to go in the pipe shops to buy pipe cleaners and things, random things like that. So, and I always used to hear guys going in going, I'll have a packet of thick twist. I mean, I'm sure my nan used to smoke the thick twist as well, to be fair. That's probably why she's come through and all.
Thick twist?
It's a really, really cheap and dodgy tobacco.
Oh,
It's like,
used to roll it?
you scrape it off your shoe and stick it in your pipe and smoke it. Seriously. It's like, you know, the Woodbines.
Oh.
It's like the thick twist is the tobacco of the, it's like the Woodbine of the tobacco world. And don't forget my spirit guide, Lewis, is a tobacco salesman. So that's why I know all about this stuff, see.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's educated me on it.
You alright? Am I alright, mate? I'm beginning to chill out. I am chilled out, I'm always chilled out. I'm never. If I get any more chilled out, I'll be comatose.
Yeah, I just explained to people about my spirit guide, Lewis, who, my guardian angel spirit guide. He was from, what's come through? If it's his name, I'll go.
Attack.
Yeah, he lived in the 1700s and he was tobacco, coffee and wine merchant. And there are some rituals you can do to connect up with your own spirit guides.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much more spirit communication you get when you've opened yourself up to that, and I think that's why a lot of people who do paranormal investigations, and they go, and how many times have we seen it? They go and they just expect it to happen. I think
you can spend hours in a building, can't you, and literally get nothing.
if you're only going doing like a ghost hunt once every blue moon, you'll be very rarely. You'd probably be lucky if you get anything. You've got to open up. No, it's not. Alright. She's disagreeing. She's got a bit of an
I think she's having a laugh because she's like the landlady, isn't she? She's going to challenge you on your opinions like landladies do, don't they? They wind you up, don't they, and have a laugh. So I think she's doing what any landlady would really do. Go on with you. Yeah, no, you think you know everything. You know what they're like. They talk like that, don't they?
But we've seen it though, haven't we? When people just expect stuff to happen and they just sit there the whole of the night and they don't get involved. And you've got to open yourself up. Make an idiot of yourself. Because
I think new beginners. Jenny. Maybe she used to work alongside Stella. Like servant maid. I think beginners at paranormal, they come running along with the new cameras and they want stuff to happen straight away, and they're very disappointed when they don't get anything, and I think then they start looking for everything's paranormal. We were like that in the beginning.
Yeah, of course you do.
You know, everything's paranormal and you have to debunk it because 9 times out of 10 it's probably going to be something else.
Yeah, of course it is. And you do pick up stuff.
Do you remember the icicles at Smithers Hall? This is going back about 15 years when we first started out, innit, doing this.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, weren't we, and it sounded like monks chanting, and it really, really, really did sound like monks chanting.
Yeah, and we convinced ourselves.
But it was thick snow,
when you look at it.
and there was icicles hanging down the drain pipes, and when we had a walk round, the icicles, the water was melting down, and it sounded like, it was echoing like the sound of monks chanting, but you could have easily passed that off as monks chanting.
But it's amazing how many times when you're chatting away, just normal chit-chat,
Bring spirits forward.
you get a lot more from Device.
I could hear dog. Device, as in Elizabeth Device. The Pendle Witches.
Device with a C, but...
Yeah, well that's their surname, Device with a C. Or unless you're talking about these devices here.
Devices.
Because the Pendle family are the Devices, aren't they? The main Pendle Witches.
There was... You know, my mind's gone a blank now.
It's alright, I'll do it because we're going to be going up to Pendle soon anyway. So just to quickly explain about, I think we explained once before about the Pendle Witches. There's Elizabeth Device, Alison, James, they're all one family, and they were the main witches from Pendle Hill. And Andy and I do go up there quite a lot, you know, and we do tap into their energies, and we do believe that they are protecting us in certain places. So the battery's going to go now, Andy, so I think we should wrap it up. And what was that final message then?
The lady attacks people.
Oh my god, now we're going to get some random person through with an axe again, and now we're going to run out of battery.
Oh well.
We'll say goodnight to you guys, and hopefully we'll have more luck next week.
Oh,
see you soon. Bye.
Bye.